Hey, Jaydon Blue, if that's the move here for your Dallas Cowboys, he plays bigger than 5'9". And Nick, you know about the Klein Kane in Houston. Yep. He ended up forgoing his senior year to get ready for his college career. Outstanding receiver. I think I've kind of comped him to like a more explosive James White. I think he is a better overall runner than what James White was, but he's also a good pass protector. He's got good recognition there.
It feels a little duplicate to what Javonte Williams brings from a receiving perspective. Are they going to be trusting Jaydon Blue on early down opportunities? That's going to be my question here. Or is there another big back that maybe they'll be still trying to get later? But Jaydon Blue covered him in when he was coming up in the recruiting process. At one point in time, he was the #1 running back in the country, and dealt with some issues with his high school team going into his senior year of high school. Actually got kicked off the team just weeks before the season. Wow. Some disagreements with some coaches, and it led to a big storm around his recruitment. Texas still took him. They believed in the talent. Tashard Choice believed in the talent, and they rolled with him, and that's a credit to Texas because they were able to develop him and make him a fifth-round pick at the end of the day. He did have a fumble issue a couple of years ago, big fumble issue. You watched that game against Washington, that semifinal. He has a crucial fumble in plus territory that if he doesn't have, they probably win that game and go to the national championship. But coming here into the 2024 season with so many injuries at the running back position at Texas, him and Quintravion Wisner were asked to take on the role of RB1, and it was more so Wisner that stepped forward, and we'll talk about him in a future draft class. But Blue definitely showed some pop as well. You see that college football playoff game against Clemson where he had over 100 yards, big home run ability. Now maybe that's what Dallas is thinking here. He does have the home run ability, and he can create that big play. He's got track speed. He's one of the faster running backs in this entire class. But I'm concerned with, can he be that early down bruiser to pick up 4, 5, 6 yards on a consistent basis? That's going to be my one thing. But you're picking here in the fifth round.
What about a compliment to the backs you currently have?
Like, could Miles Sanders be that guy?
I mean, maybe that's their thinking.
I say draft another one. Draft another guy.
I could draft another one.
You could double dip in this round if you want.
Absolutely.
Draft Martinez. Why not?
Like Martinez totally and Kyle Monunk or Taj Brooks.
I wouldn't lose a bit of sleep. Martinez, Blue.
Honestly, I would love
whoever
that.
Else.
This is the draft to do that. Yeah. Double dip on these guys. And I mean, Nick, that is it, because I thought the same thing, like the Javonte Williams deal, because the pass catching, the pass protection, but he does have something that nobody else in that running back room has, which is he is a threat to take it to the house from anywhere on the field. Yes, that is something that Jaydon Blue has, and they need explosiveness on this offense. And outside of Kevontae Turpin and then probably CeeDee Lamb, he's the most explosive player they would have.
Yeah, led the team with 8 rushing touchdowns, had a career-high 730 rushing yards last year. Ty Hamilton goes to the Rams at 148, the defensive tackle from Ohio State. The Cowboys on the TV side of things, on the clock. Their pick is in, just awaiting officially what we believe to be Jaydon Blue, the running back from Texas, as their first pick here on day 3 of the NFL draft. And you needed running back. Like you said, I love the idea of double dipping just because of how this position is stretching to this point in time. You still have Devin Neal. You still have Ollie Gordon. You still have Taj Brooks. That would be a 1-2 punch. Talk about getting a bigger back and trying to complement a couple guys, getting Blue here. Mm-hmm. You get a guy like Ollie Gordon maybe later on in the draft. It doesn't have to be in the 5th round. It could be 6th, 7th round pick. And then all of a sudden you've got a full running back room and plenty of competition going into training camp. That could be on the mind too.
Tommy Yarish, if you can hear us right now, just come on down and take over, man.
Might as well.
You can sit in my seat for like 3 minutes and just get back to writing. I think you deserve this.
Put the hook 'em up.
You have highlighted all the Texas guys with great vengeance and furious anger. It is only right.
The official graphic with the 5th round, 149th pick in the NFL draft, running back Jaydon Blue is your newest Dallas Cowboy out of Texas. And he is official at this point. We've broken him down quite a bit. Maybe we'll hear from Tommy Yarish very quickly. We're about to see some highlights from him as well. Nick Harris, I'll let you have the stage.
Yeah, Jaydon Blue, Klein Kane native, stayed in the state of Texas to go to the University of Texas. and certainly has some ability, and the speed is what really jumps out to me. He can be that home run guy. He's an elite receiving back, in my opinion. I had him in the 4th round. I had a 4th round grade on him. He was my last 4th round grade at the running back position. Burst and acceleration can make him a dangerous weapon. He gets to top gear in a hurry. The attention and application will need to be there, and what I mean by that is like just being a little bit more decisive when he's going inside zone, and he's showing a great clip where he did what he was decisive on inside zone on the goal line, but I'd like to see that a little bit more. Honestly, surprised Detroit didn't swing on him a little bit earlier with Tashard Choice now as the running backs coach for the Lions, but the Cowboys get a good pick here, I think. In my opinion, there were some better running backs on the board, but I understand them maybe wanting a home run ability here. I'm not 100% sure if he can be your RB1, but I guess we'll find out later when we ask about him. The fumbles are the biggest concern for me.
Absolutely.
Can he limit that at the NFL level?
Yeah, 7 fumbles over the last 2 years. He had 4 last year alone, but he's the most explosive back left outside of Rashard Smith from SMU. So if you're looking for a home run hitter, this was the guy on the board. And at 5'9", as I mentioned earlier, I think he plays bigger. You mentioned it as well, Vach, and I agree with you. He is able to run in between the tackles, and he'll lower the shoulder and try and bully through somebody. To me, this is a guy that can score from anywhere on the field. 8 rushing touchdowns last year, as we've mentioned. I don't mind the pick at all. I know our buddy Guy Frazier probably pretty pumped about this as well as a fellow big-time Texas Longhorn.
I just got a text from a source up in the war room. Some people had him as the 3rd running back on the board in this building.
Wow.
They think that highly of Jaydon Blue.
Hey,
so there's a lot of high value.
Right? Like, he's big speed guy. He finishes runs. He's not a thumper, but he finishes runs. But the pass catching is super important.
Yeah.
So you kind of get everything. I don't know if that's going to be his role here year 1 necessarily, but pass catching is king for a lot of people. And if you're Dak, there's a lot of running backs that we could have thrown to last year, and maybe those guys weren't all the way fit for the job. Rico Dowdle was pretty good at it. The rest of the cast, I don't know, but Rico Dowdle's not here anymore. So now you have a guy that's bona fide catching the football. I would love to know what this does for Williams, who is a pass catching running back, but he's an older veteran, and Blue is young blood right now, and he's the first back off the board for us. Like we've been mentioning, I would love to double down on, double dip on it. Go and get another running back just because.
I'm with you.
If you don't think that Blue would be a guy that could be a goal line guy for you, a thumper guy, get you a goal line thumper guy. There's dudes out there.
Yep.